Hello everybody, welcome back to Throttle Grotto and the 944 project. Today, real quick thing, but I made big progress on the electrical system in this car, and I'm going to show you what I did. Alright, so last time I got the ignition switch put in and wired up, and one of the things that was still confusing me was none of the instrument cluster was working. So how did I fix that? Well, let me show you the process of elimination and how to diagnose it, and then the results. Okay, so one of the issues we were having with the 944 before was when I turned it on, the only light that I would get in the instrument cluster was from the low battery voltage meter, which doesn't make any sense because it's got a perfectly good charged battery in it. But lights work, all the other things work, just not instruments. When I got the car, this fine gem was wired in, and it was wired across one of the fuses, and then it went to 17, 18, and 19, those three right there. So 17, 18, and 19. So 17, 18, and 19 in the fuse diagram. I don't know if I can do this effectively. So it's 19 is the cruise control and brake light. Instruments is 18, and heating is 17. And we can confirm that I have down here to the fuses. We can confirm with my test light that, let's see here. So there's 20. So none of these fuses have power when the key is on. So there's 16, which is headlamp motor. So we already know the headlamp motor works, but these three don't work. Why is that? I'll show you. So originally I thought that maybe there was a broken wire inside the fuse panel. And that's not the case at all. So if we look at the fuses here, this is the fuse diagram for this car. 17, 18, and 19 are all connected to this wire. Now this wire, if we trace it up, comes here, goes all the way over to the next page. We go to the next page, and we follow that dotted line over here down to circuit or relay 15 in the G2 position. So this is just a generic relay, nothing special. But 40 years old, it's a good chance that this relay is just dead. So it's also important to note that this relay powers a whole bunch of other things in the car. So if you're having issues with things in your car not powering up, I would check that G2 relay. One of the things you can do is you can take your horn relay, which is here at also a 53, and swap it and see if that takes care of it. Or you can take a relay out of your parts box and plug it in there. Put your key back in the ignition. And now we have power. We have power to all of these. So all those are powered up. And all of the things in the cluster are now powered up as well. So I've got the brake pad wear light. I've got no fuel in the tank. I've got no oil pressure, no battery. But all those are working, which is another big step in getting this Porsche back on the road. And the fan stops when you unplug the key. So another thing fixed. All right, so slow progress, but it's still progress. and figuring out that that relay was dead really made a lot of electrical problems solved, and now is working in the correct way with the relay through the fuse panel instead of the dumb jumper wire that someone put in. So very soon I will put all the fuel system components back in the car, and hopefully this car will fire and run, allowing me to order more parts. But I was able to figure that out. I wanted to share it with you guys so that you guys had the information in case your Porsche starts acting up. So until next time, get out there and work on something.